Now the On Your Side forecast with Chief Meteorologist Scott Dorval.
All right, folks, a very complex weather pattern setting up right now across the Northwest. Very difficult forecast coming up for the day tomorrow in the mountains. Yes, indeed, a lot of snow. Council, McCall, we're talking 6 to 10 inches in Long Valley over the next couple days. Council, 10 to 16 inches of snow on Highway 95. Very difficult travel going on up here. But with milder weather coming in, we'll get a snow, sleet, freezing rain mixture, Ada County eastward, and then heavy snow for the western lower valley with this winter storm warning in effect. You live in Ontario, Vale, Weiser. If you've got a structure that you were concerned because some rooftops were having a problem, some of them failing, carports failing. If you've got one that is in question, hopefully you've had a chance to clear some of the existing snow off because there's a lot more snow coming and a likelihood of some ice on top of that as well for this location right here, Western Canyon County, Washington County, up a Weiser River Basin, up into this region in here. These locations where we could get some freezing rain on top of some heavy snow, and you can see where the coldest weather is in the lower Western Valley. So we are set up with the frigid area in place. Here comes that moisture, which will ride up over the top of it. Starting time for the snow tomorrow in the Churchill Valley for Ada County. Let's use Boise for a point of reference. Some charts say 8 or 8:30, other charts say 6 o'clock in the morning. So for the morning rush hour, we're probably going to have some snow on the ground, especially west of the valley, some new snow on top of what we already have on the ground. So keep that in mind. And there's a tremendous amount of moisture. The charts is just incredible, the amount of moisture that is being pushed in from the southwest here. And that's going to pour in across the northwest. With the cold air in place, that's some very heavy snow for some communities, especially in the Western Valley. Here's the Futurecast now. The very latest Futurecast. We'll put this into motion. Shows the cloud cover coming in overnight tonight. And this chart shows 6:30 in the morning. There's snow on the west side of Boise and all through the Western Valley right now for that time frame. It pushes ahead to just about 9:30 or so. This is actually 8:30 in the morning. This is still showing snow now for all the Treasure Valley. Before it was showing rain. Computer beginning to change its mind, saying, yeah, there's cold air, starting to see that. And as we look at this go towards noon, it shows rain coming in, but this is probably too early. I think we're going to have snow in all these locations through midday tomorrow, and then we'll start mixing with some sleet and freezing rain. Ada County, maybe southern Ada County towards the Snake River, possibly Mountain Home as well. While the Western Valley, this will all be snow falling, and I'm just going to let this go through all the way through Wednesday night, through Thursday morning, through Thursday midday. Here comes the precipitation coming to an end, maybe around 12 or 1 o'clock for the Boise area west with Thursday. That's 2 days of a lot of moisture coming in, with the most of it coming in Wednesday night into Thursday morning, coming down very heavy, and that's when the Western Valley could get pounded with heavy snow and some freezing rain. Now, this is the water content that will be falling in whatever precipitation falls over the next couple of days. 1.31 in Ontario, 1.05 in Boise, 1.35 in Mountain Home. That's more than that last storm system we had, and everywhere you see in the pink or purplish area, that's more than 1.5 inches of moisture. There's even a blizzard warning up in the blues. I think it is a high likelihood that Interstate 84 is going to close in both directions at some point during the storm system, probably later tomorrow night, as the storm gets wound up in these locations. But this is a lot of moisture. If we had all snow with numbers like this, we'd have over 1 foot of snow in many locations of the Treasure Valley, and in some places that may be the case. This is what I'm expecting so far now. I'm going to be adjusting this as we get new information coming in. The computer charts showed nothing. Now they're showing snow. These are my numbers, 2 to 4 for Boise, up to 6 to 12 inches of snow could fall in the Boise foothills out of this storm system, and just a walloping of snow up at Bogus Basin, more than 1 foot likely. 4 to 8 inches in Mountain Home. Some of the charts are showing 6 to 10 inches between Mountain Home and the Twin Falls area. 4 to 8 inches in parts of Canyon County, with more towards the west, the 8 inches from Greenleaf, and then up to 6 to 10 inches easy in the Western Valley. You see in the mountain locations as well, 6 to 10 inches in the McCall, Long Valley area. More in Council, 4 to 6 Stanley, 6 to 10 inches in Haley. Haley, you've had a lot of snow. Pine, Featherville, another dumping of snow, at least 1 foot likely. Garden Valley, a similar story as well. Here's my exclusive true view of tomorrow's weather today. Now notice the high temperature staying in the 20s in the Western Valley, near 30 or above 30, 32 degrees in the Boise area, where we could get that turnover to some freezing rain and sleet. It all depends on when that turnover is. That will determine the snowfall accumulations. Once we get a change over to sleet and freezing rain in the valley, that's when your accumulation almost stops. Pretty much what you see is what you get, but you can get ice on top of that. West Central, East Central Mountains, you see here by Thursday 4 to 10 inches of snow depending where you are in the East Central Mountains. My On Your Side extended forecast, you see the Magic Valley, first of all, 32 degrees tomorrow with the snow in the afternoon. But my extended forecast for the Treasure Valley, we could go to 36 degrees on Thursday for Boise, so we get a better chance of some rain showers here, but still snow in the Western Valley. It will be light snow falling as we go into the weekend. Another snow coming in for everybody over the weekend. again. That will be a little bit lighter than what we're having, but this is a major storm coming in for Wednesday and Thursday. I'm concerned about the possibility of an aerial flood advisory if we turn over to Main and Ada County as early as we could. And the Western Valley, more heavy snow, more roof failures, a few tree limbs could come down. We're not going to get the really heavy ice, but the snow and the ice on top of the snow we've had. If you've got a roof in question, just think about
those temperatures.
Exactly.
All right. Thanks, Scott. Don